there and welcome today. So this is the final part of our 4-part series. I'm so glad that you've been with me all this time. If you missed any of the previous videos, just jump to my YouTube channel and you can subscribe there and you can have access to all of the videos that I have created up to this point. So today I'm kind of going to wrap it all up nicely in a bow for you. All of the pieces of this 4-part series. But before I do, subscribe to my channel, click that little bell, then you'll get notified when I've created a new video for you. And I do that every week. I also post a lot of helpful tips, tricks, tools, anything that's upcoming, so that you can be aware on social media. So you can follow me on Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. And you can also get these videos in a blog form if you prefer to read the material, which I know that some people do. So you can jump to my blog, which is listed right here as well. But I also have these as a podcast if that's a little bit easier for you. And you can actually find that podcast on Apple Music, on Spotify, and on SoundCloud. So whatever your preferred podcast platform might be, you can find me there. It's called Motivation Moments with Michelle. So if you're ready, here we go. So many of us are just passive participants in life, just allowing and accepting whatever blows our way. No, you get to choose. Remember earlier I was talking about how you get a choice. You don't have to follow every thought. You can change your perspective and you can change your circumstances. It's amazing how a slight perspective shift changes actual circumstances. You can create peace in your home by shifting your perspective. You can create joy, happiness, a sense of success just by shifting your perspective. It was Viktor Frankl who said, "The last of the human freedoms is to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." So, we have to get out of the past, even if it was just 5 minutes ago. I absolutely love Rafiki in The Lion King.
What was that? The weather. Very peculiar, don't you think?
Yeah. Looks like the winds are changing.
Change is good.
Yeah, but it's not easy. I know what I have to do, but going back means I'll have to face my past. I've been running from it for so long. Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah, but it still hurts.
Oh, yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. You see? So what are you going to do?
And then we also have to live in the moment, right here, right now. We have to have this willingness to let things go from the past. Let people go, let things go. Just let them go. We have to expect that unexpected things are going to happen, right? The distractions, the interruptions, things are going to come up. Things we never expected are going to happen in our world, and we have to be prepared to be able to roll with them, to move through them and not get stuck in them or stuck in our headspace. And instead of getting frustrated, use it for your growth. Like asking yourself, what can I get from this? How did I end up here? What's the blessing in this? Really, without judgment, right? We have to be able to approach our thought process, our emotions, our world with this non-judgmental attitude where we look at it logically, almost looking at it in terms of like research, evaluation, analyzing it, dissecting it. Get what you need and move on. Don't let circumstances or people determine who you are going to be. Instead, I want you to really be authentic, to live you. You know, you don't have to be a chameleon bending and shifting to everybody, assuming we know what they want from us. Because very often they just want you to be you. Now, that isn't to say that we don't alter what we say or how we say it. Like, that's about kindness and listening and not being defensive. But determine who you want to be, like what kind of person that you want to be, so that you can be truly authentic with people. So again, we need to let go of the past and then set goals. Allow yourself to dream. Follow your goals, Start that business that you always wanted to start. Go back to school if that's something that you've always wanted to do. Get that job. Make a difference in the world. All the while focusing on now and today. Hey, because I want you to realize that goalpost might change. The finish line might move. And that's okay. Just start down that path. One of the coolest things that I have learned is that on my growth journey, once I started to take a step and then another, and the more steps I took, the further I could see. And sometimes a fork in the road would show up and I would deviate off of that original path. But that was okay because I still had my eyes fixated on something ahead, but also be very present in the step we're in right now. And in order to do that, we have to have gratitude in the now and for the people and the experiences that you've walked through. Even if it was awful, you can become somebody amazing. You can become somebody that you never maybe anticipated that you would have become. And you can become that person today because of it, because of what you've learned. Be thankful for the difficult people. Be thankful for the difficult circumstances. This is going to help you to let it go. You see, it's easy to be happy or grateful when things are going well. And yet that's when we tend to forget to even look at that. But it's also really tough to do it when life throws you a curveball. Sometimes the whole world around us looks clouded and gray, and we just need to find that ray of sun. So, the things that I want you to remember out of all of this is leave the past where it belongs. In the past, look forward to the goal and live in the now. If you want to live your best life, join me in the journey to you. You can find that at journeytoyou.ca, where we will look to help you find your purpose, to find your passion, to design the life that you want to be living in. Get off the sidelines and live in the now. And if you want to set goals that you are actually going to achieve, join me in the High Achiever program. Go to extremeexcellence.ca and choose High Achiever. See you there.